For this series in Spacecraft Guide, we are going to focus on the Space Shuttle. We're going to concentrate on the flight instruments to teach you how the astronauts flew the Space Shuttle in flight and in orbit. In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, I am going to show you how to fly the Space Shuttle and how to get a version of this interactive virtual reality tour of the Space Shuttle, which will be at the end. But first this week, we are going to work on another, this is critical switch that kind of ties everything together for the navigation and information on the shuttle, and it is the Data Bus Switch. And when you click on it, it takes you to the Data Bus Selector Switch page. And what this switch does is it allows the flight crew to select any one of the forward flight critical database buses, FC1 through 4, as the data source for that display driver unit and the dedicated display. So DDU, or Display Driver Unit. So that's the acronym you're going to see here. Because the flight critical data buses are assigned to specific orbiter GPCs, the Data Bus Select Switch also provides a means of assessing the health of individual computers if they are assigned to FC1, 2, 3, and 4. So what this switch is going to do, it's actually going to select which data bus it's getting information from. That will determine how you get the information. So if we're having problems with one of these buses, we can switch to another, and as you can see down here, they assess the health of individual computers. If a computer is going bad, you've got a backup. As a matter of fact, if one is going back, you've got 3 other backups. So that is the redundancy that they put into the space program, because when you're trying with your flight controls, you need to make sure that you can control to come down in and land. You can't just splash down in the water. So that's it for the Data Bus Selector for the primary flight display of the Space Shuttle this week. If you will stay to the end of this video, you'll see how to get a interactive virtual reality tour tool that you can use to go through the cockpit like I do at the beginning of this show. But if not, if you are a Patreon subscriber, even the free Patreon subscriber, we're going to go into the schematics of this switch. And again, that is free. All you have to do is, and that will be shown how to do also, how to get onto the site for free. You can just, you can sign up for free and then get deeper into the information. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, even a free Patreon subscriber, and you click on schematic, it takes you to our schematic here. And as we can see, we're getting the data status from the air data here. We're getting data and status, and that is going into the multiplexer and demultiplexer here for the data going into the GPC's data processing system. And that is all controlled by that panel switch here. As you can see, you're getting all the data that's going into the GPCs, the general purpose computer GPCs, and you can see the data that you're selecting here. So that's what it is, and you're selecting it through the panel switches. So that is the schematics that we're going to go over. If you are a paying subscriber, and again, that it's $5 a month normally, but we still have a couple of spots for $4. That's 20% off. And if you are a paying subscriber, which basically costs a cup of coffee.